Hello, me and myself, which is quite fine. I expected to be myself because it's only 20 minutes. Um, Anybody that does watch this in the next couple of days, I think my mic's attached now, so it might sound a bit different. Anyone that does watch this in the next couple of days gets 50% off at VM Print, which is my printing business. If you bounce over to vapemill.co.uk/VMP, uh, there you'll find the store. There's a bit of merch on there and whatnot, but I just figured I'm sat procrastinating, looking at stuff, so I do a live video. There's literally absolutely no point in this whatsoever. I could chill out, talk to anyone that pops up for the next 20 minutes. I've set my tripod up so I can do some tricks or whatnot if I get really bored, if there's no one here. But there is somebody here. Hello. I've just been saying, if you head over to vapemill.co.uk/VMP, I'll just give you a 50% promo code. It's VM Live. Hiya, Catherine. So yeah, there's Vapemill merch on there. There's other stuff. You can personalise your own stuff on VMP. So that's VM Live is your promo code and you get 50% off. But that's only on for Monday. So like I said, I don't really know what to do now. So I'm just going to vape. I'm going to a ghost thing tonight. Never really. My missus is massively into the ghost stuff. I'm not. And we're child free tonight, so I decided we should do something that we don't usually do. I'm going to see Kelbrook Box in Sheffield Arena was on the top of the priority list, but that's £100 for the 2 tickets, and I hadn't really got £100, so I've cast it aside, and we're going to go some at Matlock instead. Which I'm going to try and get some video for holidays. I'm still trying my best to get holidays off the ground, but I'm just struggling for content. I really don't know what to do for it. You could say save the fate mill. That's why I'm doing this live video with absolutely no purpose. Here is the Freemax I'm currently reviewing. Disposable pods, the gems. There's two different types. The one I'm using goes up to 80 watts. However, the drip tip's rather small. I can't remember what size it is, but it's really small. So for 80 watts, it doesn't feel right. The airflow's there, just the drip tip's a bit. It's weird, man. Proper weird. Hey, I've been doing a Boris Johnson impression for my holidays channel. Do you want to hear it? The other side of the ocean will always endeavour to be prosperous. It's a work in progress. Don't laugh. So I'm still on my own. Catherine popped up and disappeared again, which popping up was better than nothing. So thank you, Catherine. We've got another viewer. Hello, viewer. Welcome to my random ramblings of procrastination. Shall we go and do some tricks rather than me just sat here rambling? We'll take the gem. Would you like a tour of my shop? Catherine's still here. Hello, Catherine. This is my shop. This is the wall that you usually see on the videos. It's been signed. When I first opened, I wanted people to sign it, so it's signed up and looking good with my signature at the top. Anybody that helped in opening the shop or decorating the shop or whatever got gold. Everyone else is in black. I don't think my camera's really doing it justice, but it looks quite cool. That's my two lights. That light's usually over there, but obviously during my shop, I can't really have that on. But yeah, there's my shop, guys. Nice, standing sweet. We've got a sofa for chilling out on over here. And a water cooler, obviously. And a guitar. I can't play my guitar. But it looks good. My stickers. The stickers I've always get from the expos. Every now and again someone sends me one. Some sort of trial for the reviews. But they're predominantly from the expos. My t-shirts and whatnot for VM print. And my mannequin. I've got a mannequin because that's cool. and then some more chairs to chill out on. Which, as you'll see in a minute, I've just got t-shirts everywhere because I'm trying to do the full t-shirt print. As you'll see, there's about several different, several of the same t-shirt there that I've failed to print. So like I said, out of pure procrastination, we'll bang the gem onto my tri. Here we go, here we go. Oh, does this feel a bit more standard to you now? The back in its rightful place. Now I just feel like I'm doing a normal video, so I'm all, hey! Hi guys, Harley from Vape Mill! Do you want to play a game? Punk. Bang the gem on. I'm still using the smock that I received. For those who are wondering why I didn't get away, I did. I got 2. Turn wattage down to 70. I don't think it's really good at 80. Bang it down to 70. Let's do this. If there's anyone around who wants to talk about anything rather than just watch me prat about, then feel free to open conversation. Because I don't really want to go on a rant about big tobacco again. Oh, that is a good thing. Anyone going to the Vapor Expo next weekend at London, the Olympia? I'll be going. It'll be quite interesting to see, don't tell me if the wrong way, but how many companies will be there, because there's a lot of companies like Smock, Voopoo, Geek Vape, but they're all Chinese companies, and obviously the borders are a little bit here and this at minute because of the current virus going around. So it'll be a shame if they can't make it, but it will be interesting to see who turns out and who doesn't. Obviously, these companies have a team that's constantly on tour, going to expose, so I can't imagine there'll be a problem. They're probably already in a different country, so they should be able to get here. But it'll be interesting to see. Can anyone do splitting nose? Because that's something I've never really been able to master. I've done it once or twice, but it's not something I can do on show. I can do a jellyfish. I'll try and do one for you now. I ain't got enough space on camera for him. See, I'm running out of space. Shall we try and make it a bit? I just realised I've got a heater here as well, so that's going to make it nigh impossible to do. So take me around. I feel like I've promised you jellyfish, so I'm going to have to like do it. Was that in shot? I don't know. But yeah, I can do jellyfish. Anyone that is going to the expo next weekend, let me know, and I don't know what day I'm going yet. We've got a press pass, so I'll be going either Saturday or Sunday, because it's open to both. But let me know when you're going. I think we'll probably be going on the Sunday, I think my missus said. Kev's not coming this time, he's got his niece's birthday. Let down! So let me know, and we'll catch up. I'm thinking of taking some Vape Mill drawstring bags as well. So if you do see me, give me a shout out and I'll give you a free bag. I think I did a video on this before. I definitely did it on Instagram. Something really cool. My septum bends to the left quite naturally. You can't tell because I've got such a huge nose. But it does mean I can openly choose which not to throw the vape out of. Which is, I can't do it the other way though, because obviously the septum bends that way. Interesting topic, talk discussion. They're banning menthol cigarettes this month or next month. Good for the vape industry, bad for the vape industry. What do you think? Because I think surely it's going to get more people on board. Um, I originally thought that they talked about this years ago because they said that menthol in cigarettes were extremely bad, worse for normal fags. But I've recently been told that that's not the case. It's just because we think it gets kids on, which always makes me laugh because they said that about everything. They said it in the vape industry, and then across the world they did extensive research and went, actually, you'll find that kids aren't vaping, and the kids that are vaping are predominantly kids that used to smoke. Um, I think there should also be some sort of inquiry into that. I think the law should change so if kids want to quit smoking, they should be allowed to have little um, pen vices. Just purely because when I was a kid at school, obviously it's still illegal to smoke unless you're 18, and the school came around and gave us nicotine pouches to quit smoking. But now NHS's most recommended way to quit smoking is by vaping. So surely, if these children go to a doctor, get a little I'm a quitter pass, that sounds bad. I want to be healthy pass. Then they should be able to go into a vape shop and go, look, I'm 16, but I've got this pass. This entitles me to buy a little mouth to lung waffy kit. And obviously, we don't want kids sub-ohming, and I know sub-ohming helps people quit because not everyone does mouth to lung vaping. But surely that is a viable way. The sub-ohming thing obviously makes it look cool, possibly makes it look cool to kids. So with a mouth to lung, it is literally just a way of going easy nicotine, get rid of the smoke, quit it out. See what I mean? Surely someone agrees with me. If not, I just sound like a lunatic trying to press vaping. If there is any kids watching this, you shouldn't vape, especially if you don't smoke. It is for 18s only. But I do think that that's something the government, especially in the UK, should talk about. You can't say it's the recommended way to quit smoking and then just say, kids, you have to just, thank you, Catherine. And then you recommend kids just use nicotine patches. Because I don't think they're good for either, nicotine patches. Something absorbing through your skin, surely that's not good for your skin. But I'm not a doctor, so don't ask me. Failed. So, it's gone. It's broke. No, I'll talk about. There is one thing that I always said when I opened the shop is I wanted to make it as information viable as possible. There's a lot of shops in the world and especially around here that don't push the information that they should push. For example, in fact, if you span the camera around to my energy drink, you'll see just at the side of it, let's go and fetch it, there is an unwrapped battery. That, guys, that's a good point, Catherine. There is also, coming back off the battery a second, Catherine's just said nicotine patches is for aeroplanes. These little doody things are little pouches of nicotine you put on your gum. They've been at the expos for a short while now, and it's something we tried out years ago, but with tobacco. And then we found out that tobacco were really bad at causing mouth cancer. But these don't have tobacco in, it's just like nicotine in something else. So they're an interesting thing. When my nan went in hospital just before Christmas, I took some of them. And it's a really strange sensation. Your mouth gets all a bit tingly, and that kind of hurts your gum a little bit. But it did help. It gives you that nicotine craving. But I don't think I'm that addicted to nicotine. I quite happily. The dinner lady I'm using at the minute has got zero nicotine. So. Back onto the unwrapped battery. Someone came in with this the other week. Now, for those of you that don't know what this is what a battery looks like when you take the green, pink, purple, white, blue, brown wrapper off. Now, why is this dangerous, you ask? See here, you got your positive, you got your negative. That very small gap there is the divide between positive and negative. If you touch that with a key or some money, loose change in your pocket, it will go bang, short the battery out. And shops don't tell people this. Whenever I sell some on a mod, it's got interchangeable batteries, I always say, look, one battery dies, buy two batteries, if it's a dual battery mod. If the wrap rips, I would bring it down here. I sell wraps, I'll wrap it at 50p, or yeah, buy a new battery, because it's not safe. People don't tell people that. I've even had people coming down here that don't even know what nicotine they're using, and you're going, who let you leave the store without explaining what nicotine you're on and setting out a path to get down with nicotine? But like I was saying, when I opened, I really wanted it to be as information as possible. Now I understand it's mirrored, so it's back to front, but this little beast that's laminated and floats around my shop shows PG and VG and the differences. Who there doesn't know their differences? But without even looking at that, we'll tell you. PG is harsh on the throat. It carries a flavour. Happy days. There's more chance of an allergic reaction to PG, and if you feel a really tight sensation on your chest, that's probably the PG doing that. The VG don't carry as much flavour, but it's really good for clouds. So if you're doing tricks, you're probably using 100% PG. VG, sorry. But people don't know that difference, so people come in, hey, can I have that bottle? Well, you've got a little waffy device, you don't want that. Why? Because it's thick liquid, you need thin liquid. Huh? So the paper comes out. But I don't think shops push that enough, and the way to dominate the industry, not as a company, but as an entire country to dominate the world in vaping, is surely to provide as much information as possible. So, if you own a shop or you work in a shop, just do that little bit extra. Because I'm obviously the authority on vaping these days. But if you don't agree, you should, because information is power. Other things on information that people don't tell you is, for example, CBD. CBD is a really bad industry for information. If you have two bottles, I ain't got a 10ml bottle about. If you've got two bottles, here we have 100ml, here we have 50ml. If they're both 10mg, unlike nicotine both 10mg means it's 10mg per drop. With CBD, if it's 10mg, it means it's 10mg per bottle. So the smaller bottle is stronger per milligram. Yeah, whatever. Another thing CBD retailers often don't tell you. Tinctures, you cannot use that in e-liquid because it's an oil and it really shouldn't be vaped, it's bad for your lungs, blah de blah. However, e-liquid can be, CBD can be used as a tincture as long as it hasn't got any harmful flavourings in. So if it's just a natural CBD that's just got PG/VG in it, then you can use that as a tincture. But shops don't tell you that because they want you to use both. This is a procrastination video and I really should be getting with work, so I limited this to 20 minutes, so we've got a minute and a half. What to talk about? That is a good point. Anyone watching this, I think next week, Tuesday, I'm going to be reviewing the Gem. And I think I'm going to do it live. So when you come home from work Tuesday, when you get up in the morning and my video's not there, it'll probably be because it's 7 o'clock at night, London time, I will be doing a live video. Probably half an hour, maybe an hour, which will start off with the review and then we'll go on to talk more crap like I'm doing now. But it depends, I'm going to try and get some content actually planned this time, because for the last two videos I just kind of wung it. But yeah, excellent. What? But thank you for humouring me while I procrastinated. It's not been very constructive, I've got lots to do. But I had fun ranting and raving and playing and having your company, especially you, Catherine, because I think you're great. Proper rate good, innit? Went down to the shop this morning and bought me bread. But seriously, thank you. And thank you to all my subscribers. You are amazing, a lot of you. I love you all. With all my heart. I do. Last words to finish off on. Don't forget there is until Monday a voucher on VM Print for 50% off. So if you do want any merch, 50%, you'll still have to pay postage, but I mean, a £15 top for £7.50, it's not bad. It's not bad. And like I said, if you see me at the expo, give me a shout out because I will be carrying, I'll try and carry some spare bags to give away. Until then, guys, you make sure all you have to do is make sure you stay cloudy. I don't know how to have a video. It's a bit anticlimactic. Press that button. That's it. We're stuck. Gonna stay here all day. Me and Catherine talking on YouTube. That one. Bye.